Hello, this is Erin Kennedy, and this is my teaching video for tech seminar class. In this video, the students are Taylor Rush riding Apollo and Sydney Jensen, who is riding Mark. Okay guys, so we're going to warm up going the first direction of the ring first. I'm going to have you bend little circles to the left and to the right so that you can kind of get your horses warmed up, see how they're steering, loosen up your own arms so that you're ready to move them how you need them. Find it separated a little bit. You guys have this whole arena mostly to yourself, so I would make a big circle back, Taylor. Keep them going straight a little bit. Don't let them go back to the rail quite yet. Okay, so go ahead and make a little circle to the left, Sydney. Good, really push forward with that right hand, keep them going forward at the same time. You want to make sure they're not pivoting on their hind legs when they're turning a little circle, that they're actually going somewhere and being able to bend and double up for you. Good, Taylor. Keep pushing it forward. You like to be lazy. Make sure you guys are really thinking about where your legs are, that your heels are down, that you're pushing down into your stirrup with the balls of your feet. That's really nice right there, Taylor. You want to make sure that your knee never gets in front of that flap of the saddle, so that's a good position. Just rest it right on that stirrup leather. Good, Sydney. Watch that your right hand doesn't get any higher than your left hand. And keep them up and together. Now I'm going to have you guys do on this long side. Taylor, you can do it right now. Make a little shallow serpentine just so that you can bend and relax in the throttle. So pull with your left hand, dig with your right hand, and then pull with your right hand and dig with your left hand. Just nice and fluid and smooth. So keep pushing it forward. And you can do the same thing when you come up on this rail, Sydney. Keep pushing him. More than just fluttering your legs down the sides, try and actually push your calf into the side and kind of sit there for a little bit and squeeze. Let's see your serpentine. So really give with the opposite hand, give his neck an opportunity to flex. Good. Both these guys are nice and relaxed. Apollo's almost too relaxed. Try when you're utilizing your leg, Taylor. Try not to come up with your heel at all. Still push down to that stirrup and really just push your calf sideways into his belly. If you need to give him a big kick too, give him attention. Don't be afraid to do that. Alright, I want to see you guys pick up some trot, but before you do, I want to see you sitting the first couple of beats of the trot and looking for that outside leg so you can come up on the correct diagonal. So go ahead and ask him for trot and try and find that right diagonal before you start posting. Get him going, Taylor. You gotta mean it. Look for it. Oh, fail. That's okay, you got it. Did you get it right away, Sydney? Yeah. Nice. Good job. So right away with him, you see how it is now when you're just walking? Try and shorten up just on that thick property. You want to have to feel on his mouth. Taylor, put your Really push him up into his ride. There. His nose is already come down a little bit. Good. A little more right hand, right leg. Keep trying to look in the knee. Keep pushing him. Leg, leg, leg. Good, Sydney. Okay, so Taylor, I'm going to have you do the same thing. Look for where you want to go and turn early and come down underneath the lights. Come down underneath the lights off the rail. So just pull them off the rail right now. Use your right leg. Keep them trotting. Push them with both legs. Right leg. Right. Keep them off that rail. And that's good, Sydney. Keep pushing him. Every time you sit, you gotta be pushing him. Alright, we'll let you guys come back down to walk for a second. And go up into 2-point. Remember, saddle seat 2-point is a little different than home seat 2-point. You can rest your hands on their mane, on their neck, and really bend all your joints. Stick your butt out behind you, put your shoulders back, so you're bending at your hips, your knees, and your ankles. When you're riding saddle seat, you want to imagine a line going through your shoulders, to your hips, to your heels. So this kind of helps you find that center balance on your horse. Bring your shoulders back a little bit, Taylor. And lean more down. So when you walk past her and show her like what you're doing. There. If you're falling forward, then your legs are too far behind you. If you're falling backwards, then your legs are too far in front of you. So kind of lean down on it more, Sydney. And that's how you want to be. You're really getting nice flex in your hips right now. That's better, Taylor. You don't have to be so straight. You can come closer down to the neck. There. Like that. Good on feet. Can you feel it in your hips? Your ankles, your calves? Alright. Let's do a little bit of trot in the 2-point. I want to see you guys do one full time around without falling back to that saddle. So get them trotting. Stay up there, Taylor. You need to shorten your reins too, so you've got control of them. You too, Sydney, shorten your reins. Then you can just sit up there. These guys will pretty much go around. You can still steer them a little bit and your hands under their neck. Really make sure you're bending your hips there. Come down lower in the saddle, bend your knee. There. Perfect, Taylor. Very nice, Sydney. That's awesome. You are totally solid right there, aren't you? Yep. Keep pushing them forward, plucking them. Bend at your knees, bend at your hips there. Good. Alright, and then you guys can walk in. And you can sit down. Alright, so next on the agenda, let's think a little bit of canter, but let's not anticipate it yet, because I'm sure you guys know that your horses can tell. You're getting nervous about it, they are going to as well. So just kind of start thinking about what you're going to do to have a successful canter. And you guys have both ridden these horses before, so you should have kind of an idea of what works with them and what doesn't work. But with a standard saddle seat horse, you are going to be turn their head to the rail and push the hip off the rail with your outside leg. And what that does is it frees up that right hind leg to take the left lead can. Because that's the left lead can starts with, is the right hind leg. So when you're asking them, you want to kind of check back on their body, maybe a couple of times, get them collected so they're paying attention, shorten your range so they know change is coming, and then you want to, depending on the horse, maybe almost stop them. Most of these horses, they'll like to be going forward a little bit, and then really make sure that hip is off the rail before you ask them to take the can. And really keep that outside leg on them until they pick up the can. So, whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and pick it up. If he doesn't do it right away, bring him right down the box with me. Stay with you. So almost stop him. Oh, he's trotting. Really make sure you don't let him go forward. So stop him with your hands a little bit before his hip is off the rail. And then once his hip is off the rail, let go with your hands, soften him, and keep pushing him forward with that outside leg, Taylor. So try it. Oh. There was no setup there at all. So almost stop him. Really push that leg into his side behind your girth so that his hip is just placed off the rail. Pushing it. You straighten out right away in the back. So you need to be diagonal to the rail. So right hand, right leg. More right leg. Really bump it a bit. Still not. How about you, Sydney? Any success? Okay, so remember, it shouldn't be any different than when you're rolling. You can feel it, and remember, you can feel him kind of ball up and get collected and ready to take it. If he's still strung out and walking like he is now, you know he's not going to take it, right? Yeah. So really checking back in the bridle, make him go half that speed, get his attention. You can go half that speed. There, and now push his hip off the rail, turn his head to the rail, and lean it. Okay, stop him again, make him walk. I've seen you canter him in class too, Taylor. Yeah, you gotta give him the right signal though. He's a good boy, but he's not gonna do it if you're not cueing him properly. So stop him for a second. Push his hip off the rail. Push your leg really far back. There. Now push him forward. And keep that leg on until he can. Try to take it. You gotta keep going with it. Stay with you. Stop him for just a brief second. Turn his hip. Now push him forward. You don't want to let him get that sideways. A little bit. Can't. They are both just giving you guys a finger. They're like, you know, if they're not really clearly telling me to canter, I'm just going to assume they want to trot. So here, both of you guys come into me. Let's come into this middle part. Just real quickly, I want to see what each of you are exactly doing. Okay, so you show me what you're doing to can in a second. Yeah, so position in like you position in. Get his body in. So balance to your left, right? Right. Really come back to this. Okay. Punch him right there. Okay. And then we have no choice. You look, hold crap, and you move this way. That's what you like to do is your hands pretty much control the front end, but your legs display the behind. Use more legs than your done. So, okay, go back out to the rail and try that. Let her kind of get walking around, or get you guys split up a little bit. You can keep going to the left. Okay, so start getting these two. Pay attention, y'all. You need to wake him up. All he needs to be a little more excited about life. And don't get frustrated. Like, think about what you're trying to do. There, keep trying. You can't just stop once he's trying to take it. You gotta keep asking him until he actually takes that first strike in. Go, Sydney, go, yeah! Okay, now you better keep that until she gets it. So keep pushing him. Just sit up there. Yeah! Go! You too. You better not fall out of that. Leg, 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 leg. Apollo's so lazy. You cannot use enough legs with him. I want to see like every stride on Apollo. That's a good speed for Mark. Keep your hands up and together and really sit down deep in your stirrups, down in your saddle. What happened to you? There. So now use all of your weapons, right? Leg. Swing with your legs, here around the floor. Use your clucker. Use your seat, push them forward with your seat bones. I better see you kicking him more, Taylor. You better not fall out of it. Good with him, Sydney. Try and be a little less floppy up there. Sit nice and still down that carousel horse. Try not to rock over your body too much. So keep them going. Leg, leg. Just keep your hands nice and still and soft. Did you ask him that? Okay. Okay, then that's okay. You can just walk for now. And then you can let him walk too. Good. You made it all the way around. Yay! Okay, good. Now these guys are awake, I think. Go ahead and pick up the trot again. And then reverse your direction to the middle of the arena. Change your diagonal in the middle of the arena. Try and find like a letter. Both students successfully changed directions and switched onto the correct diagonal in the middle of the arena. All right. You guys on the correct diagonal? Good. That's good. Okay, so now Paul's a little more weight. Yep. Try and work his bridle a little bit like you've done with Kenny. Get his nose come down a little bit more. A little right hand and a little left hand. Just subtle movement. Good, Sydney. Push him forward a little bit more. Yep, so at the same time you're using your hands, push him forward with your legs. Tighten up that crop ring a little bit with him. Kind of flop and loose. Why are you stopping? Use your stirrup. Sydney, you know what that means. It means your weight is not in your stirrups, right? Okay, so push down into the stirrups. Even though I know that you can ride your bareback backwards, your thighs and your knees, you need to have your weight down into the stirrups to efficiently use your lower leg. And right with these boots, you need to have weight in your stirrups so that you're going to fly right on top of them. So think about when you're in 2-point, your weight is in the stirrups. Good, that's good. And now push it forward. Squeeze your head and nose it down. Give him a clap. Good. Coming out a little bit again. Keep working for it. And then you guys can walk. Now, we're going to camera this way. And I would really like to see how these guys are kind of awake now. Good, Sydney. Here around all these horses. Okay, now push the tip off the rail. Left hand, left leg, here. Good, that was so good. I'm so proud of you guys. You both got it on the first try. Now keep them going. I better see you kicking him, Taylor. Good, Sydney. Keep that upper body still. Push down through those stirrups. Every stride, you want to think about pushing that gas pedal. Push your heel down into that stirrup. Keep kicking him. Keep clutching to him. Pushing with your seat. Push your seat bones down into that saddle. Good. Steer him. Get him back to the rail. Good. When there's no horses on the rail, you want to try and be on the rail. Keep them going. I want to see you guys go one more time around and then quit. Good, Sydney. There you almost kind of fell out of it for a second. Keep pushing him. You got to make it all the way to the other side. Look ahead, steer around these horses, but keep pushing him forward, because if he gets lost, he's going to want to stop. Okay, so then you make it down to B, which is this letter here in the middle, and then you can walk in. And when you get to C, Taylor, you can walk in. Go up, this down. There. Good job, guys. That was great. I'm seriously so impressed. See how that works? You can't just like run them into the canter because they're not going to canter. They're going to feel these two are lazy and they're like, you are not properly like cueing me for it. I would much rather try. Much rather do that. So, don't assume you're not saying it. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys come into me for a second. I'm going to explain our last little exercise, which you're going to do with the trot. And so come into the middle to me right now. You guys are going to have to steer around traffic lanes a little bit, so just try and do it to the best of your ability. But yes, let's do it. But where are we going to the right? So I'll have you guys start it down at that end. I'll have you pick up your trot down this rail. What you're going to do is you're going to do a big circle down at that end on your left diagonal, going to the right. Then you're going to come out of that circle and you're going to come down this rail. And you're going to come down this rail to that O'Brien. Then you're going to make another big circle in the middle. And then when you come out of that circle, you're going to come down the rail. And you're going to make a big circle at the end. And then you'll just trot out of it back down the rail. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, Taylor? Yep. Okay, cool. Who wants to go first? Okay. Okay, so go ahead and get onto the rail, yeah. Just trot to the right and then just start down that. And I'll kind of help you along as you go, so don't worry too much about it. Go ahead and pick up the trot. Keep these two moving forward. Right? Watch out for the horse on the rail. Now you can have the rail. Hold your hands up out of your pain. There you go. Keep pushing into that bridle with your legs. Good. Right there. Your head is really nice. Now came back out. Okay, so make your first circle. Nice big one. Make it a little bigger. Now make a straight line down the rail underneath the lights. Push them with your legs. Left hand. Now make this circle. Really give with your outside hand, put your left hand forward, your right hand back. Straighten out this rail. Make him a little bigger than Taylor made him. She has a tiny horse, so she can get away with that a little bit. But it's much nicer for your horse to make a nice big circle. Keep pushing him forward, Sydney. Good. Good with your hands. Push that left hand towards his neck. Pull back directly towards your hip with your right hand. Good. Now go straight under the lights. And push him with both legs. If he tries to come into me, push him with your left leg. Left leg, right hand. Now make another circle. Good. Look around your circle. Nice. Keep pushing him. He's getting a little sluggish now. He's tired. He's like, man, this girl is doing a canter, do all sorts of trotting. We're going straight down the rail. And then make your final circle. Make a really good one. Grand finale. Get him going. Move your legs. And then you can come into the middle knee. Exactly. That was good, Sydney. Very nice, very cool. And there weren't any like sharp turns, any like moments where you're like, oh crap. Well planned, Leslie. Good job. So what did you think about the lesson? Was it hard? Easy?
I think it's pretty well. I mean, how was getting him going? He's lazy.
Yeah, he is super lazy. And he can be lazy, or he can be spunky. Like,
Yeah.
and then he'll like throw you off. He'll be like, why not do off? And he'll do all sorts of tricks. What do you think about it, Ruby?
I thought it went really well. I can actually feel when I press down in my stirrups now,
Yeah.
and when I can't, when I don't.
Right. Yeah.
That's my biggest problem.
Yeah. And I mean, we might even, for future lessons, want to even make them shorter, just so you can really push down into the make sure that feel for it, and then as you get more comfortable with it, we can continue making them longer. So I know even through the course of my riding, I just keep making my strips longer and longer, and that's supposed to, like, you know, mark a good saddle feature because like, you know, I just really don't stirrup. Your weight in those stirrups.
Like, have you seen how long Kelly's are?
Yeah, or like in steroid, but they're like super long. So, just kind of something to work towards. So, what did you think, like, your strength lessons?
Probably my trotting and my second time cantering, I felt it was a lot better than the first.
Right? And why do you think that was?
Or that I had my feet. And
Yeah.
I don't think I bounced around as much as I did the first time.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it first.
Yeah. What did you think is your biggest thing to keep your feet in your stirrups?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I would agree. What did you think was your best part of the lesson?
Probably like when I was able to get him the canter or when trotting, like getting his headset really used.
Yeah, I know. I'm like so excited to see like being able to do that with him. Like that was probably my favorite part of your practice. You're like, oh, there it is.
I'm like, oh,
Taylor, go with it. But with like being good like that, you just have to like give him a little plug, keep him going, and then you're like, good job, keep doing what you're doing. Do that. What do you think your weakness was?
It's really just keeping my legs like in a position that's supposed to be like behind me.
Yeah.
Like I've been working on that for a while, and I know I worked on it with Kristen yesterday. And
For sure. And I don't know if any of these saddles here at school have them, but I know I had a big problem with that too when I was younger. And it's like, just think about like more for me, it helps thinking about like kneeling. When you kneel, they have to come like fast and easy, you know? And saddles with like adjustable stirrup bars, so you can put them back further. I know that's like kind of cheating, but it helps keep them where they need to be. And my saddle's like that. It helps a lot. It makes my rides so much more comfortable. So, you might want to see calm down on that.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you guys. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Good job. To contact Erin Kennedy, give her a call at 612-202-0687 or send an email to eekennedy@owls.williamwoods.edu.